One game at a time, boys. One game at a time. Let's come out strong, and let's get this win. We ain't got no other choice. It's game time, baby. Let's do it.
And those are the words of a team that knows their backs are firmly against the wall. There is a buzz in the air in the sold-out arena here in Indianapolis, Indiana. This is a do-or-die situation. Big Game 5. Always decisive. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, and welcome to 2K Sports and the NBA. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And guys, checking out Joakim Noah here. What can we expect from him?
Their whole defense is better just with him being out there, Kevin. His ability to know exactly what's going on, to communicate, to be in the right position. And he's a great example for his teammates to follow.
And I also really like his skill as a low-post passer, guy. He sees the whole court and doesn't hesitate to pass up his own shot if he can get the ball to a teammate for a better look.
We'll take a look at the Pacers. Right now trailing 3 games to 1. It's a must-win as they look to scratch their way back into the series.
And Kevin, it's make or break time for them now. They've got to win these next 3 in a row. But they do have 2 of them at home, so it's not out of the question.
Not by any means, Steve. I mean, I know they feel like they're still in this, and they are. If they can not only win this game, but win it big, that might swing a lot of the momentum back their way, and Game 6 would become very interesting at that point.
Rose drops them both. Here's Indiana. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
And Kevin, they were able to keep that game relatively close, but you could tell things were not clicking for them.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, it could have been worse, though. I mean, they didn't look fresh at any point in the game. Just seemed to be listless.
There's the lob to the hoop, and the jam by Stoudemire.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Kobe kicks to George. Hibbert, covered by Noah. Poked away. He feeds it to Kobe. Wide open look. The shot misses.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And it's Rose penetrating, and the bank shot is good.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Here's Malone. It's all in by the Bulls.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Earlier I spoke with Frank Vogel. He talked about how his team will respond with their backs to the wall. He said, we all know that a loss here would be a bitter end to our season. Fortunately, we're on our home floor and convinced we'll be on our way back to their house when this one's over. We wouldn't mind an extra game, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. First one falls for it. So he gets them both. The Pacers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Kobe kicks to Hill. Pass to George. Can they get it? No good. And it's Chicago the other way.
Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
Outside Rose. He kicks it to Stoudemire. Here's the pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. The dish to Dang. Fires top of the key. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Dang's got his first points of the game.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Now here's Kobe. The drive by Malone. Gets the bucket.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops for Malone. Now here's Butler. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Stoudemire. He dishes it to Rose. Double team on Rose. Noah, 5 to shoot. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Noah's got his first basket of the night.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Malone kicks to Hibbert. Stolen by Noah. Here's Butler. And Hill with the block. Malone a screen on Rose. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them, Kevin, because he's just a constant presence and a threat defensively in the paint.
You know, that's exactly right. And what also comes to mind with him is his persistence on the offensive board. His second chance points always add up.
That one misses. The Bulls leading by 8. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Butler kicks to Rose. Back to Butler. Stoudemire. Soft touch off the glass. Stoudemire's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I love the aggressiveness with their approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
Now here is Hill. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. On the wing, Jordan. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Bulls have gotten only one of their first 6 shots to fall today. Rose got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. Pacers trail by 10. Malone drives in. That's good. Malone's got 5. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Back to Stoudemire. Kicks it to Noah. Outside Rose. Just 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. And finished off by Noah.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Now here's Stoudemire. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He has 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Kobe, the pass to Malone. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. 7 points for T.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Rose dishes to Dang. Gets it to go. Tang's got his second bucket of the night.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Malone. Great D that time from Withy. Poked loose. Malone kicks to Mahinmi. Granger from outside. That's good. Granger's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open. They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
Here is Watson. Takes the lead pass. Gets it to go. And that's now 9 points for Teague.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Teague kicks to Allen. 1:32 left here in the first quarter. Back to Teague. Teague left side. It's rebounded by Mahimi. Pacers trail by 9. Malone outside. Passes it to Fields. This is to Watson. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Teague.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Now here's Teague. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Right side Teague. Malone with some nice D. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Watson kicks to Granger. Feeds it to Mahimi. With the fadeaway. And that's off the glass and in. The Bulls leading by 7. And here is Teague. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Fields. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls out front, up by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Game 6 in the Eastern Conference semifinals. Paul George and the Indiana Pacers take on Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. This Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Time.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Now the key has been the rebounding department. This club dominating the paint area. And if this continues, they'll be in great shape.
Well, they've done two things. They've limited second chances, and they've been able to flex their muscle down low.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Indiana. Malone in at power forward. Watson out there with Carter Williams. And there's Ian Mahimi. And it's Hill in at the 3 slot. A chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hey, guys. T in their last game against the Bulls was simply terrific. He had 29 points, and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
But let's just say he was really good.
Jimmy Butler is checked in for Chicago. So he comes up empty, missing both. Pacers trail by 7. Hill kicks to Carter Williams. It's back to Hill. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The drive by Malone. 6 on the shot clock. Tucker, the pass to Carter Williams. From beyond the arc. Offensive rebound, Pacers. And the basket good. And 11 points for Teague.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Allen kicks to Teague. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
Really good defense, but you got to set better screens than that offensively.
Carter Williams with it. Picked up by Teague. Carter Williams with the bucket.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Now here's Teague, defended by Carter Williams. Teague dishes to Allen. Pass to Butler. Tipped away. One-on-one fast break. Here's Hill. Butler with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. The wall bang is checked in for Allen. Pick up by Hill. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Malone, a screen on Butler. Granger passes to Hill. Back to Granger. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. It's slammed in by Malone.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Ben kicks to Butler. A fader. And that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Still went down, but with no defense anywhere near him, he might as well just go straight up. No need to fade away.
Hill kicks to Carter Williams. It's back to Hill. He passes to Carter Williams. On the wing, Granger.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
The Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Hibbert dishes to Granger. Rockets hits. Indiana again missing.
They've been strong on the board. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Dang passes to Teague. Now the feed to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And we've reached halftime in this one. Bulls lead by 11. Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is in full swing. This is 2K Sports. Chicago with the lead against Indiana. They still hold a commanding 3-1 lead in this series, and with a win here, they'll be on to the next round. Amari Stoudemire's having no trouble against Indiana. How's that for a shooting percentage? 100. Yes, 100% from the court. Not too bad. On the Pacers side of things, they managed to hang around. They're losing the battle on the boards. It starts with wanting to rebound. That's been a problem. A tremendous first half for T. 13 points, and it's been a good overall defensive game for him. He's brought a nice intensity to the floor in this one. And that's all we have for you here in the studio. Now let's send it on back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals.
Stoudemire playing very well. He's got 13 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Now, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
So the Bulls 5 right now. On the wings, Butler and Dang. Noah is out there with Stoudemire, and it's Rose in at the point guard. The Bulls leading by 9. He feeds it to Stoudemire. Stoudemire, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Can't get it to go. Nice defense from Malone. And And Indiana shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. And the bucket counts. He was on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Free throw drops from Malone. Into the Bulls, shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Rose with the ball. 10 points for him. From 13, and he hits the jump shot. Rose has got 12 in the game.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Kobe gets a screen from Malone. Hill kicks to George. The kick out to Hill. Back to George. Pass to Hill. Takes a 3. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Stoudemire's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Rose kicks to Butler. 6 to shoot. Back to Rose. Fires it up. Good on the jump shot. And now it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
That was a textbook shot from Rose and pretty to boot.
Malone is screen on Butler. Kobe dishes to George. Malone. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one is on Stoudemire.
And what a game for Malone. He's got 16 points and a steal. I'll tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
Yeah, just on the strength of his defense alone, he would have stood out, but his offense has been outstanding as well.
And both free throws good for Malone. Here's Rose. He's got 14. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming on the court are your Pacers.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The D got there too late, and he'll go to the line. For Chicago, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Stoudemire. Pacers trail by 10. Malone is screen on Rose. And it's Hill penetrating. And Malone with the basket on the assist by Hill. 20 points for team.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And something else he does that might not wind up in the stat sheet, but is still a big part of his game, his leadership defensively. Collectively, they're a much better team when he's on the floor.
His stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
To the inside. The shot by George, no good.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing him around physically at this point.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Hill with him. And Rose picks him up defensively. Outside, George. Back to Malone. Shot clock at 6. He kicks to Kobe. A baseline J. Rebound by the Bulls. Stoudemire's got his 8th rebound here tonight. That's tipped. Malone with the steal. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And the basket by Hill.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Chicago leading by 8. Noah with a screen for Rose. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Bulls making a switch here. And here are the Pacers now. Watson gets a screen from Malone. Watson's shot is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Rose passes to Dang. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists tonight. Watson kicks to Malone. Now the pass to Watson. Back to Malone. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Rose. It's rebounded by Indiana.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
The drive by Malone. And Fields kicks to Malone. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Malone's got 9 points here in the second half.
Kevin, he's in a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Noah with a screen for Rose. Passes it to Withy. Gets it to go. Withy's got his second bucket of the night.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here is Watson. He's covered by Rose. Watson kicks to George. Drills the three-pointer. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
The Bulls leading by 7. Now Rose. He's got 14. Now the dish to O'Quinn. Kicks to Dang. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Dang. Malone with the block. 1:41 left to play in the third. Ranger from outside. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Watson's got 3 assists in the game. Bulls have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Outside Butler. He dishes it to Dang. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
So far in the game for Dang, he's got 8 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
Yeah, he's really been mixing it up in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
First free throw is good. Mozgov, he's checked in for Withy. Dang hits them both. 1:12 left in the third. Pacers trail by 6. Watson kicks to Hill. Dishes to Malone. And he was 5 on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
They're locked in from the charity strike this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Bart, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you've got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
The Bulls leading by 4. Teague gets a screen from O'Quinn. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Malone dishes to George. Malone, a screen on Butler. Hill kicks to Malone. Second shot opportunity. Feeds to Watson. Back to Malone. From 6 away, gets the bucket. Malone's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Outside Butler. Dang up top. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Hill passes to Malone. It's back to Hill. Shoots the three. No good on that last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls leading by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 7. Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls go up against Paul George and the Indiana Pacers next Monday, 7 o'clock Central.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. Chicago with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Malone in at center. Danny Granger out there with Hill. Then it's Paul George, and it's Watson in at the point guard position. That's the Pacers' 5. Here's Mozgov. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Mozgov's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Chicago. Here's the feed to Watson. Pass to George. George gets a screen from Malone. Watson for 3, and that one's good.
Boy, they've come out at halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
T dishes to Butler. He feeds it to Johnson. He passes to Dent. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
And George kicks to Malone. Pass to Watson. Outside, George. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And there's the pass to Watson. And Indiana, another 3.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Outside Dan. Back to T. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
The offense is getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
Chicago making a switch here. And so Butler nails both of them.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Hill passes to George. He kicks it to Hibbert, defended by Mozgov. And here's Kobe from the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
You know, nobody responds to end-of-game pressure like this guy. That's what comes to mind immediately for me. He's hit some monumental shots in his career, and some guys just embrace the moment at the end of the game. That's him.
And, Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Hill dishes to Kobe. Hibbert. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
And the first one drops. And the Bulls making a change here. Noah's checked in. And Hibbert hits them both. Bulls trail by 3. Outside Teague. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Stoudemire slams it in.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
It's stolen by Stoudemire. One-on-one here. Passes it to Butler. Outside Teague. Noah with a screen for Teague. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Kobe with the steal. Malone outside. Outside, George. The dish now to Hill. Back to George. Kicks it to Hill. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. And the Pacers lead by 4.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
T kicks it to Noah. Dang. Noah with the screen on George. Outside Dang. 5 on the clock. Stoudemire backing him down. Fader on the way. Off the left wing and out.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Now here is Hill. Malone left side. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Noah's got 8 rebounds in this game. Teague the pass to Deck. Back to Teague. He dishes it to Butler. Here's Noah. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. No good on the free throw. Derrick Rose is checked in for the Bulls. And the second free throw, good.
Well, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Bulls trail by 5. From the low block. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from him. Here's Indiana. They're on a 16-5 run here. George dishes to Kobe. Malone. He's covered by Dang. Feeds it to Hibbert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
And a nice jump for their offense in the second half. They're now up above 50% shooting for the game.
And Steve, it's no surprise to see them in the lead. I mean, when you score efficiently like that, you keep a lot of pressure on the other team.
Here's Malone. The second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear. They have no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Rose attacking. Back to Noah. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists in the game.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Here's Indiana. They're on a 20-7 run. Ball going up court. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Malone has spin on Rose. Hill with it. Now Stoudemire defending. He used that touch to perfection. 6 points for Paul George.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Off his leg, and it's being called a kickball. .137 left to play in the final quarter. Rose kicks it to Noah. Rose passes to Butler. They get it back. Dishes it to Dang. Outside Rose. The kick outside to Butler. Wide open shot is on the money. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Pacers leading by 6. The drive by Malone. Good. Malone's got 32 points.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Rose, he's guarded by Hill. Rose off the pick from Noah. Rose in the post. He's against Hill. 6 to shoot. Stoudemire kicks to Rose. Lets it fly. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Malone. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. They get Luol Deng. Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Rose kicks to Stoudemire, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. 30 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Probably time to just say it, guys. This game is over.
I think you're right on target there.
The kick outside to Butler. A 3-pointer off the mark. And the Pacers with possession here. And here is Hill. The feed to Malone. Stoudemire with the block. Here's Butler. And the miss. So it's Indiana picking up the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good one.
Time for us to say so long. Thanks for watching our coverage of the 2nd round of the NBA playoffs. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, Dorisberg and the rest of our 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long as we present the Jordan player of the game.
If I take you there, would you believe in fairy tales? Oh, a place where no one feels the pain, living without suffering. Roads are paved by loving hands, energy from turning fans. Oh, so won't you open up your eyes?
You're on the verge of being eliminated and need to win each of the next 2 games in order to advance. Does this team have what it takes to make that happen?
Yeah, this team is fully capable of pulling this series out. It's been a battle so far, but we've had plenty of tough wins already this year. Now we just need to find a way to get 2 more, right? I'm confident in our ability to make that happen. It's going to be all about execution from here on out. If we stick to our game plan and play our style of basketball, I like our chances.